Hi, everyone. My name is Ronna Biggs, and I'm the Director of the New Student Services and Family Outreach Office at Western Washington University. As part of this Admitted Student Day program, I'm here to introduce our office and share some information about our advising and orientation programs. We're excited that you've chosen Western, and we're ready to help you with your next steps. So I'm going to take a moment and share my screen with you, and we'll get started. After a new student has confirmed with Western, a significant next step will be to participate in an orientation, academic advising, and course registration program. Students beginning fall quarter will attend the aptly named Fall Advising and Orientation program. Our programs are designed to support new students and families in your academic, social, and personal transition to Western Washington University. First of all, congratulations. Congratulations on your accomplishments to bring you to this point. We know that each of you has been on your own unique journey on the way to Western, and no doubt you've put in much hard work in preparation for your launch. We're excited to meet you, work with you, and support you in your collegiate success. So what's happening for fall advising and orientation? The big question of the day. Western's going virtual. We have made a decision to move our formerly in-person orientation programs to a virtual experience this summer. Now, the picture on this slide with the lone person walking on the path looks a lot like my neighborhood right now, and I imagine you may be experiencing something similar. We're in unprecedented territory considering the global circumstances we're all navigating. It has presented challenges for each of us, and not just at Western or Washington State, but with campuses around the country and for people around the world. A decision to move to a virtual platform for our programs is a bit of a tough reminder in the times we're in, with physical distancing measures and restrictions on large gatherings. However, some of our orientation programs in the past have had over 800 people per session, which in these times and for different reasons may not be an appealing environment for many. So in light of our global circumstances, Western has made a very carefully considered decision to move our upcoming orientation programs to a virtual environment. While we know we will miss some of the in-person connections and experiences, we're actually really excited about putting our commitment to innovation and creativity into practice and successfully meet this contemporary moment. We also wanted to make a clear decision early enough to allow time for our staff, faculty, and student employees to plan and prepare, and for you to plan and prepare as well. We'll still set up a process for students and families to make a reservation for a session and use our traditional timeframes in August to anchor the program dates. We'll be able to share more specifics on our website beginning in early May. In designing our advising and orientation programs, no matter the delivery method, we start with the end in mind. Our guiding values will remain the same. Demonstrate a commitment to student success, foster a connection to people and place, and inspire confidence in a student's ability to successfully launch their academic career at Western. Western has a deep commitment to student success. We want you to know all about the resources and services available to you and encourage you to take advantage of them. We want you to have access to current students, peer leaders who can offer guidance, advice, and be a friendly face to answer your questions. We want to introduce you to staff and faculty that are ready to help you move forward. Our programs have 3 foundational components. Orientation will support that connection to campus resources. Academic advising guides and shapes the development of an academic plan toward degree. And course registration is an action step that anchors your quarter-by-quarter progress toward that degree. We also focus on connection. In the midst of the current situation, our definition of how we connect is certainly getting tested and broadened. Even with moving into a virtual context, though, we can still invite meaningful conversations, help you make plans, and answer your question. Engaging with a place isn't just about the physical place itself, but also about the people in it, the relationships we build, the common identities and experiences we share, and celebrating the distinct identities and experiences that make each of us who we are. So, in absence of being on campus, we're invited to explore and cultivate those additional elements of connection with one another and with Western itself. I kind of suspect we're all doing a lot of that right now. How do I connect to my social circle, my school, my classmates and teachers, my family, my religious or spiritual organizations? We're all challenged at the moment with being physically able to be in certain places. However, this is our call to innovation and revisioning and redefining our moment. We can focus on the myriad of other elements that help us all feel a part of a community, and for us, part of the Western family. So let's turn the page and take a quick look at where we're headed with this new virtual orientation experience. And of course, no better transition than to start with some good-natured humor. Now, I don't know about you, but this is how many of my colleagues and I have spent our first couple of weeks when we all had to start working remotely. There were a lot of Zoom meetings and Microsoft Teams meetings, video conferencing. Most people not ever having used those online tools before, and I can tell you I met more people's cats, dogs, and small children along the way. So you're in the middle of saying something very serious and important, and perhaps you have a 19-year-old cat that unexpectedly photobombs your very important moment. Well, we've been capturing some great moments along the way as we've been learning too. And with this mass migration to online platforms for teaching and working, we're also discovering that the word Zoom has become a noun, a verb, an adjective, probably other parts of sentence structure, much like the word Facebook did years ago. Along those lines, we're also learning some new words like synchronous and asynchronous, and what that means on a virtual platform. Are things synchronous? Are they happening right now, in sync with real time and with other people? Or is this something that's not live or in real time? It's asynchronous. It might be pre-recorded, static. So we too are going to utilize the Zoom meeting platforms as well as the Microsoft Teams platform for our delivery. Students will have access to Microsoft Teams as a part of Western's Office 365 resource suite. Additionally, we'll use other Western resources such as Canvas, which is our widely used online learning system used by faculty and staff for coursework management and instructional delivery. Over the past few weeks, I've participated in numerous webinars and forums with orientation colleagues from around the country who have been sharing ideas and strategies. As we look at our previous in-person schedule, we're actually very well suited to recreate and reimagine many of those sessions and contact points in the virtual environment. We'll shift to offering a combination of offerings. There will be offerings that are static. They're not live or in real time, those asynchronous moments. Online modules that students can work through at your own time and pace prior to your advising and orientation session. We'll have some pre-recorded sessions by key resource offices, such as financial aid and the Student Business Office. Presentations that you can come back to, again, on your own time and pace. We'll be able to offer dynamic events that are happening in real time and at the same time with other people, those synchronous events. Things like virtual Viking chats led by orientation student advisors, so students have small group connection experiences to meet other new students and talk about campus life and activities. We'll also plan live webinar-style presentations and panel discussions on key topics of interest, such as health and wellness, campus safety, and more. Events that both students and family members can access and learn from. Our student staff team consists of two primary groups, orientation student advisors, or OSAs, who will lead your small group chats, help deliver presentations about campus resources, and may even reach out to you individually to see how things are going along the way. Our academic student advisors, or ASAs, will be ready to support your academic advising needs, offer guidance on course schedule development, and help you with your questions as you navigate registering for classes. Our student advisors come from a variety of backgrounds. They have got varied academic interests and degree programs, participate in a wide array of campus and community activities, clubs, and organizations. They're transfer students, first-year students, students who live on and off campus, and they range in finishing up their first year at Western to heading into their senior year. What's true for all of them is that they're really excited to be a supportive bridge into the Western community. Our office also coordinates major family outreach and communications efforts, including online resources, printed materials, family orientation components, and large events. We are absolutely paying attention to our family orientation schedule as well. As we develop our virtual program, we will also examine ways for parents and family members to connect to presentations, campus resources and services, and join in interactive events. Our new Student Services and Family Outreach Office also hosts a number of other elements to support family orientation. We partner with the University Communications Office to co-produce an in-depth monthly e-newsletter called the WW Family Connection for family members to sign up and receive. We also produce primary resource communications for orientation, including our new student handbook, new family handbook, and our super popular WW Family Calendar. We host Western's annual Fall Family Weekend, which connects close to 2,000 students and family members each year for fun entertainment, excursions, classroom demonstrations, and presentations like our popular Student Research in Action series. We also partner with University Communications to promote links to Western social media outlets and how to sign up for things like Western alerts and other daily news and event announcements. Finally, we want you to begin your Western experience with confidence. We want students to come away from their orientation, advising, and registration process having built a great foundation of knowledge and skills. We hope all students take away a better understanding of those campus resources and services, understand the strategies and tools to help shape and secure your fall class schedule, and to meet current and other new students and the staff and faculty who will be joining you on your journey. We're also going to revisit the printed materials that students and families would have received at an in-person orientation and help ensure you can access them in different formats. We'll post documents online that you could read or print. We'll also put together our Viking resource packs with printed copies of our handbooks and calendar and mail those out. I'm also confident some fun Western swag will get added to your resource pack too. So we'll stay in touch during the reservation process to learn more about your interest in family materials and any requests for our key materials to be translated from English to Spanish. Well, in the recent words of Queen Elizabeth, we will meet again. We trust that there will be a time soon that we will all get to return to campus and meet again in person. And in the meantime, here are some tips on how to keep up to date with the latest Western news. First of all, follow Western's website. Currently, right off the homepage, there is a link to information about ongoing institutional updates in relation to COVID-19. Within those informational pages, you'll also see how to sign up for Western alerts, learn about major event updates, and you can peruse a hearty round of FAQs. Next, be sure to follow the New Student Services Family Outreach website for information specifically related to our advising, orientation, and registration programs. By early May, we'll have more information about how to make a reservation to attend a fall A&O session, have updates about session dates, and begin unveiling our new schedule format. As we reconfigure our schedule and process, we'll continue to update our website on an ongoing basis with that information. We'll also begin some email outreach to new students and family members in late May. For students, you should have received information from admissions about setting up your universal account, which will also help you get connected to your Western email. Your Western email account is where all official Western communications will be sent, including information from our office about our orientation programs. So be sure you can and do access your Western email regularly. Please let us know if you have any questions or trouble with your account. Don't worry, campus is still there, and our groundskeepers, facility staff, and custodial staff are working hard to maintain a high level of care and cleanliness so our physical place of campus will be ready to receive us all again. Currently, our staff and most staff and faculty continue to work and teach remotely. Please know that although staff from many offices may not physically be on campus, we are still open for business, and we're ready to take phone calls and receive emails with your questions. If there's a department or campus office you're looking to connect with, please go ahead and call or email that office as you would normally. You can also contact our new Student Services and Family Outreach Office if you're unsure who to contact for the questions that you might have. We're really excited to have you join the Western community and look forward to connecting soon. Once again, we'll look to early May to have our website more updated with next steps about making a reservation for an advising and orientation session, and more on our schedule for that new virtual experience. Okay, I'm going to take a moment and release the screen back. Again, my name is Ronna Biggs, and I'm the Director for the new Student Services and Family Outreach Office at Western. Thank you for your time today, and I wish you and your family and friends the most excellent health. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.